Hi, Linda. How are you? I just thought I'd do a live. And see how everyone's going. Lots of stuff happening around the troops. Yeah. So you're having a really tough time with the health at the moment. I wish I could do something, even with the job, it still got to be careful with money. Hello. Yeah. So let's all pray that she gets through this and bounces back. She did a very generous and selfless thing for her dad and donated her kidney to her father. And of course and now she's not doing too good. Yeah, that's Kirsten from Third Eye Champagne. Yeah. So she Linda G and Mel did a fundraising thing, and if you go there you'll see a link to a site where you can donate some money and stuff. What do you make me, babe? A coffee or hot chocolate?
Let's have a look. Yeah, it was a strong cappuccino.
Okay, make me a coffee. Hi, Craig. Hi, Geek.
Is that what you wanted?
It's fine, baby.
Coffee?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hi, Edna May. Everyone's saying hello to.
Oh, hi, guys. That's sweet.
So last night I did a little video up. I was pretty tired. I had the Christmas party for work last night, and I didn't drink anything because I had to take anti-inflammatories. So, so I didn't have any alcohol, but it was still a long afternoon, very tired, but so much fun. We went to a place in Perth called the Flight Club, and they have darts, and you have all sorts of different games with darts. So much fun. And we had lunch there. And then after that, we went over to a place called Escape This that has escape rooms, and that was just so much fun as well. Then we went to a bar near the escape rooms, and then down to another bar in the art precincts there. And I was there, so I left them at about 7 to come on home, and I was home by 8. I think it all wrapped up at about 11 o'clock at night. I think some people left earlier than that, but yeah, the last of them were there at 11 o'clock. So Australia's version of Carlton. Who's that? (22 Fahrenheit in Santa Fe. Oh, that's cold. Wow. That is cold. That's down around 0. Is James Australia's version of Carlton? Oh, yeah, Winston. No, is it Winston? The guy from over the deck. Yeah, Walter. Yeah, I can't remember his name. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Hey, sweetheart. Baby. Just a little bit warm, but yeah. So it was long, and yeah, and went into work today and stuff, and I'm working from home tomorrow and things. So yeah, I'm just look at this. It's just not working tonight. Oh, long day, guys. Long day. I had a bit of a sleep in, so started work late and had to finish work late. And I finished about 5:30, and when I went to the main entrance, the elevator was down, and of course I can't go down those escalators because they go too quick. So I went down to the other end of the arcade to the slow escalators, and the one going down was broken, and there's no elevator there. So then I had to go across the road to a place called Rain Square, where you can get some different elevators and stuff down into the underground. So it took me half an hour just to get onto the train, over half an hour just to get onto the train. Yeah. Oh, I remember Rhoda. Yeah. Yeah. So what was I looking for? Yeah. So anyway, I hope everyone's going well. As well as Andy. And yeah. So yeah, we just finished watching a thing called Amy's Crypt. If you like people go and do investigations, there's a lovely young person from Adelaide called Amy and her husband Jared. And they've been doing it for a few years now, and they're great, and they're real dags and stuff. And yeah, I just had a little bit of a skin tag there. And I think I may have had a little win. Let's have a look. Or maybe not. No, I don't think so. I'm just checking that. I'm participating in that. Not a winner there. And not a winner tonight with the big one. No, not a winner there. Oh, well. That's all right. Anyway, so we got home, drifted out on the bed and just cuddled up, and we watched an Amy's Crypt together. So if you're interested, Amy's Crypt, it's called, all one word. They're from Adelaide, and they're a lovely young couple. Really, really a lot of fun. Hi, I'm Steve. Yes, I can do single card reads for people. Yes, absolutely. So I think we might. I'll just grab. What do you reckon? What's a good deck for us to look at tonight? Archangels. What do you think? Archangels, normal angels, fairies. I might do the Guardian of the Night Tarot. So yes, Steve, you've had a bad flu, bad timing, keeping me away from mum in rehab. Distressed by that. Will tell me or what the cards want to say. Absolutely, my darling. Let's have a look for you. So I'm doing a read for Steve, and then we'll so we'll have a look. I'm using the Guardian of the Night Tarot, gorgeous deck, beautiful deck, by MJ Cullinane. It's a pretty new one too. So, yeah, Jack Smith. Hi, Denise Trudeau. Thank you. Yeah, stick a fork in Trump. Hi, Sharon Sipe. So, Steve, let's have a look. You haven't been able to go and see your mum and stuff, and she's in rehab, and it sounds like you're both distressed. So let's have a look. Page of Cups. So, yeah, very emotional, and you really do keep each other going. I get this very, the emotional support is very, very important to you. In fact, it's a real foundation of your your relationship with your mum, just mutual rapport. You want to know if it will be okay. Page of Cups is there's some news coming. I don't know about good or bad, but we'll have a look. Okay. Nine of Swords. This is the anxiety you've been feeling, Steve. Okay. And hang on, I'm just gonna put up Steve's question about his mum. Okay. And there's been some anxiety there. Don't often do multi-deck reads, but I might with this one. And we've got the power of the Archangel. So I might with tonight. And if you do want a half-hour reading, I've got a special on this week because normally I don't do half-hour readings. And I do a 7-card reading and a 3-card question advice one. And the 7-card I can do a New Year's Eve card for you or whatever. And if you want to give it as a present, I have finished the certificates. We'll have a look. But first, this is Steve. What news do the angels have for Steve? 9 of Gabriel, 9 of Wands. Stay determined and move forward. Be prepared for any possibility, okay? So really be vigilant with yourself to look forward and you'll be able to move forward. There has been some anxiety and there's some news, and I know you're worried. Will it be okay? Will it be okay? The 9 of Gabriel is a yes card. If you see yes card, so Knight of Raphael, Knight of Cups. Okay. Yeah. So I feel like yes, it will be okay. But yeah, you're doing the right thing. Looking after your mum and being vigilant so that you're not going to give her the flu or anything. But I think it's distressing for both of you and it's causing some anxiety for both of you. But you've got that very strong bond. But yeah, I do think from what I can tell, it'll be okay. You might get some surprising and emotional news. It might not be 100% what you would like to hear, but the Knight of Cups is also some good news as well being delivered. So it's okay. So I think your mum will be okay, darling. But let's all put in some send some healing and loving energy to Steve's mum. Okay? To M. Steve's mum. Okay, so to M. Steve 000's mum, we send healing, loving, and comforting energy. Okay, and to Steve, we send you some positive and healing energy too. Okay. Thank you for the headband comment. That's lovely. Yeah. Hi, Sherry French. Now, I am doing some personal readings tonight. Thought it might be nice for a little while. So if you do want a reading, so you can put up your hand and just say cards, please. Okay. If you've got a question, that's fine. I'll see what I can do. Yeah. So, but would you guys like to see the certificate I came up with? It's finished now, so there we go. I have got a video. Finally started working on another video. So I've got that, the cards all ready for that. Just got to sit down and do the recording. You'd like a card. Okay, that's cool. Now, oh my goodness. What happened? No, all that work I did, and it's been lost. What a bugger. I'm going to have to start it again. Not too disastrous, but yeah, I had it really, really nice. Hi, Leslie King. Oh, I'll share it another time, darlings. Okay, I'll have to redo it again. I was sure I saved it. Sherry French, you'd like a card, okay? So I drew a couple of cards for Steve of the anxiety with his mum. Yeah, geek. Yeah. So okay. Yeah, okay. It's finished. And it's very strong coffee. Yes, I was sure I'd say it's just the writing bit that I did. That's I've just got to do that again. So that's all. Okay, Sherry French. I've got the 5 of Gabriel for you. That's the 5 of Sword, and that's a challenge you can't resolve. Conflict. Yeah, there seems to be family drama or some sort of drama around you. It's hard, and sometimes you just have to step back and let things happen, and be a bit patient. I know that it just seems to be going in a cycle that will not stop. You think, oh, it's resolved, but then more stuff comes up, and it just seems to be going round and round. Take a while, step back from it, my darling. Step back and let others deal with the drama of it for a little while. I know you can't, you are going to have to end up being part of it, but sometimes it's good to step back from it. So let's have a look. And so what do you need to know about all this? So I'm going to do a couple of extra cards. The Death Wish coffee you're sipping on. So what do you need to know? What do you need to know about this situation? Sherry, change. What you need to know is that there is a change coming. And new opportunities, money. Of course, people want things to change. They want this to finish up, and they want to be able to get on with their lives too and everything. So, but it still seems to be an eternal circle. So what do you need to do? And this is just the Queen of Cups. It's got soft, gentle, motherly. Yeah, it's really important to remain the calm one and the level-headed one. And yeah, just step back and give yourself time to recover that calm. Okay? And then what's the outcome of doing that? The 5 of Cups. All is not lost. Look, if you look behind you, you may have something left. So this is a hard situation. not everyone's going to be happy. I think you know that. But it is time. What you need to know is the time is coming for this whole cycle to come to an end and for a new thing to start. You may feel like everything didn't work out the way you'd hoped with that 5 of Cups, but you will still you'll still have some things in hand. So yeah. How are you, Leslie King? You're over in Queensland, aren't you, darling? Okay, we've got Linda B. All right. So we'll do some cards for you. I'm just doing something a little bit different today. Now, Thursday is the solstice, so I'll be doing a solstice special on Thursday night. Okay. After I get back from work. So that's a week from today. And I'll be on Wednesday night as well for my normal weekly. So, yeah. To be strength and grace through kindness, self-confidence and forgiveness. I feel like you're going to need to draw on some strength, and don't doubt your ability to be able to do so. You are a very, very strong person. I feel it, from my interactions with you over the last couple of years, you are such a strong person. So never ever have doubt in your strength. Okay. So let's find out a little bit more what you need to know with the strength. So yeah, it's a good card, but it's also about changes. The major arcanas are about major life lessons and changes. And major life changes. So with Sherry French, there was a need for a situation to come to an end and move on. Yours is going to need to move to get some strength. The Queen of Pentacles, provider of security, of love, of help. I've got professional. Yeah, so what you need to know is that you can't be all things all the time. And yeah, you're doing the best. You're doing everything you can to provide. Okay? And you're doing a good job. You need to know that. What you need to do, the moon. Others can see through you, darling. You think you're handling it all well, sweetheart. Yeah, others can see through that. Maybe deceiving yourself emotionally. Talk to somebody, darling. I think I think you've done as much as you can without talking to someone to help you through. Yeah. As I said with this, you can't be all things to all people at all times. It's draining. It is really draining. So, there's people you can talk to. Do take that up. And what's going to be the outcome of you talking to that person? The 10 of Wands. You're feeling weighed down. So I think that the outcome is going to be a lessening of that load and learning how to distribute the load a little bit more fairly. Okay. one of the problems with the Queen of Pentacles is she can be a little bit of a control freak. Wants to be in control of everything at all times, and the feeling that they're the only one who can get things done. Yeah. So that's, I hope you get what I'm saying. It's go talk to someone, spread the load a little bit, delegate some things to others. Because this is a big time of change for you, darling. Okay. Geek, am I pushing myself too hard? Oh, darling, you always push yourself too hard, don't you? But let's have a look at what the cards say. You are one of the most giving and generous souls I've ever had the wonderful fortune to meet and talk to, and I'd like to think call a friend. And I think if you're asking the question, you know the answer, but let's have a look at what the cards say. The Eight of Michael. Yeah, this is the Eight of Swords. You've painted yourself into a corner a little bit, my darling. I think you have pushed yourself too hard, and now you're having a little bit of difficulty finding a way back out. There's always a way out. You can be free. Make a courageous choice to change your situation. And it's got not seeing things clearly. Sweetheart, you are pushing yourself too hard, and it can really sap and drain you, and it can make it a bit harder for you to see clearly what you should be doing. So let's see what the other little cards say, what you need to know. And I absolutely love and adore you, Keith. I really do. And James always asks after you how you're going and stuff as well. You've had a big year with the floods and other things happening, and what you need to know. Six of Cups, happy house and childhood memories. I have an idea is that if you're not careful, this can also be about things from the past repeating. So possibly a couple of times when you've pushed yourself too hard, you know what can happen. And I think maybe you're starting to feel some of the effects of that. Okay. So what you need to know is definitely think about what you're feeling at the moment and the last time you felt that way, and what the result was. What you need to do, I've got the word rest, just went through my head big time. The Five of Swords. You do have the upper hand here. Okay, you've got the Five of Swords, but two of your swords, you've just worn them down, working so hard, but you still have, but you've still got three swords, the upper hand. But ease off. Take a step back. Okay, you don't want to lose the upper hand, especially with your health. Use your noggin. Okay. I think and in this way, I think it says you have three swords remaining. You know what you need to do. Definitely rest is in some of that. So yeah, stop trying to fight so hard. I think that's the message. Stop trying to fight so hard. Give yourself a break. Let your body and your brain and your emotions rest. The outcome, Page of Wands. Look, travel over land. Perhaps this is also about talking to somebody about actions. So, the outcome here is looking back, okay, giving yourself a rest, using your brain. And I do think this is you traveling to see someone and talk about what you've been doing and stuff. Okay? So, yes, you have been pushing yourself too hard. But all of these are minor arcana. Okay? So, it's not going to be a big life changing, but ease up on yourself, my darling. Have a think back about the times when you have pushed yourself too hard. Have a look back for those signs. Yeah. Take a break. Stop fighting so hard. This can be a sign of defeat. You need to accept that sometimes you have to stop and think how you're going to tackle things, and that's going to involve going and talking to others about actions. So I hope that all makes sense. Edna May, your son's not speaking to you. Normally I don't do so many cards. Normally I just do a single card and all that, but I thought I'd do something a bit different today and just make this all about you guys. Okay. I'm probably going to go for a little bit longer, probably another half hour or so. I don't even know what time I started. Half an hour ago I started, so 8:45. Yeah. So your son is not speaking to you. What is going on there for Edna May, Spirit? Guys? The Ace of Michael. Don't allow bumps in the road to hinder your progress. Clear up communication problems with others. This is going to be something you're going to have to go and cut through all of the basically be like a sword and say, hey, look, what is going on? What, go and demand the truth of why he's not talking to you. Okay. So we'll do what you need to know. So definitely, it's like clarity and communication isn't there for some reason. So you're going to need to really, really be that Ace of Swords and upfront ask. Don't try and skirt, ask nicely or whatever. The Devil. Okay. What you need to know. Jealousy or trouble, able to break the chains that are binding you or holding you back. So it could be something to do with a repeated pattern with your son, or it can often be an addiction sign. It could just be that he doesn't want you to know that he's going through something, but there is something big happening with him. Okay, what you need to do, here's the Moon. Now these are major arcana. Okay, emotions are up and down, deceptions or delays. Yeah, you really have to take the initiative here. Because there's a need to there's definitely something he doesn't want to tell. I think he's maybe finding it easier to keep you from worrying or something by not telling you. I think that maybe that's something about it, but definitely something big. You've really got to, again, with that Ace of Michael, up front and track him down if you have to. Okay? And I think it's better face to face. What's going to be the outcome here? The Ten of Wands, weighed down with a very heavy load. I think you will have success after a bit of a struggle. So this has got just, the moon also has deceptions and delays. So that's interesting because this is success after struggle. So you will get to the bottom of what's happening. But the poor lad is obviously going through something. And I do think he doesn't want you to worry. And I think, but keep trying. Keep trying, keep insisting. Clarity is really going to be needed, okay? So, yeah. GMAR 5. You've got the Knight of Ariel, which is the Knight of Pentacles. There's so much to accomplish. Make a very detailed plan. Yeah, take your time. Take your time, my darling. It's all right to want to slow things down a little bit. What you need to know. Let's have a look here. You're napping. Well, I'm not surprised. It's like 9:45, 11 over where you are, Leslie. So, Four of Pentacles. Yeah, money improvements, more coming your way. So what you need to know is the money situation. You've been worrying about it. What you need to know is there's going to be some improvement, some better news with it. What you need to do, the Empress. Delays will prove necessary. Now, remember what I said about slowing things down, GMAR 5? There's a reason, okay? This is a big thing, this upcoming period for you. And, if it's going to be a good idea to slow things down and delay things and don't make any decisions quickly. There is an abundance of possibilities there for you with the Pentacles and with the Empress there and some improvements. So take your time. Okay? Don't make any rush decisions. You don't need to go by anyone's timetable but your own, and you don't need to march to anyone's agenda but your own. Okay? There are an abundance of ideas that what you'd like to do. Take your time. The outcome is the Knight of Swords. Once you decide what to do, things will happen really quickly. Okay? So once you've taken your time and decided which way the abundant situations or the abundant pathways you can take, things will happen pretty quickly because you slowed down and took that time. Okay? Oh, Geek, ease up on the coffee, darling. I just got a big thing going through my head when you said you spike it with the caffeine tablets. Ease up on the coffee. Ease up on it and stop spiking it, okay? Stop the ricochet rabbit. Yeah, no, you really need to ease up on that. I think you might find that could be some of the problem. Okay. Hi, Lisa Eldridge. How's Portugal today? Should you write your book in 2023? Absolutely, my darling. Let's have a look at Lisa's book, 2023. What is it going to bring for Lisa and her book? Absolutely. The Three of Raphael. Celebrate this. You're going to have so much support. Definitely. This is such a good card with that question. Definitely. And celebrate writing it. Celebrate the journey of writing it. Let's have a look. What do you need to know about writing your book? $2023 is a good year for you, Lisa. Eight of Cups. Now, this might not sound like a good card, but what you need to know about writing your book. Eight of Cups is about not settling. Now, in this one, it says money problems, turning your back and walking away, knowing nothing more can be done. But that's just one interpretation of the Eight of Cups. The other one is don't settle. Aim for that achievement. You want to write your book. That is what you want to aim for. What you need to know is that it's time to turn your back on settling and strike out for the achievement. Oh, here we go. Delays will, what you need to do is delays will, there's an abundance of ideas going around in your head and the pregnant possibilities of where this could go. Again, slow down, take your time, think about what definite direction you want to do. Okay, it doesn't all have to be written in a week. And the outcome of it, again, the 10 of Wands, success after struggle. It's going to be a good year for that. Don't settle. Don't settle. Okay, and I think actually this might be don't settle on what other people think you should write about. And don't, if you're not happy with your synopsis or whatever, don't settle for what other people might like. Settle for what you want. Aim for what you want. Don't settle for what other people might like. Okay? Yeah, geek, you sweetheart. Please look after yourself better, my darling. Ah, okay. Yeah. Oh, my darling, Edna May, I'm so sorry. Yeah, that devil card, then I think you would have known immediately what that devil was about then. Yeah. Hi, Pamela. Your world is in spin cycle. Oh, cat tail. There was a cat tail, was there? Yeah. Make it that communication's going to have to be really, really clear then. No drinking. No, keep persevering. And it is a struggle for him. It is a big time of major changes for him. And we'll all hope. Hi, Deborah Costro. Hi, Sharon Sipe. Leslie King, yep. Of course you can. Card for 2023 for Pamela. After I do Pamela's card, I think we'll wrap it up for the night. Thank you for joining me, my darlings. It was a spur of the moment to hop on, so yeah. The King of Raphael. Yes, it is safe to trust. The ability to accomplish many things at once. Follow your creative passions. So 2023 is going to be about you trusting. And I think, darling Pamela, it's definitely going to be about you trusting in yourself. Okay? Trusting in your abilities. And yes, you can accomplish many things at once. You've been pushed so hard at the moment, but things will get better. And 2023 is going to be about you. Hello, L. Sorensen. Yes, I can do a card. Good night, Leslie. And Denise. Yeah. Denise Trudeau, did you want a card? So what you need to know about 2023, Pamela. 6 of Cups. Happy house. You're heading back towards a happy house. What you need to do. 8 of Pentacles. Work hard and know your worth. This has got paid work. Know your worth, my darling, and make sure that other people know it too. And if you do something, know your worth, because you have worked hard to learn everything you can. Okay, and the outcome. 8 of Wands, speedy news or situation coming. So there's going to be lots, and this is also a card of lots of communication. Okay, so I'm just going to check. That's 2 8s. So let's have a look here. My little book here. I haven't looked at it in ages with the 2 8s. Surprises. With the 2 8s, there's going to be some surprises for you in 2022, my darling. So, yeah. Now, Elle Sorensen, hi, how are you, my darling? Of course, you can have a card, okay? Yeah. And I'll do the same with you. Normally, I just do single card readings, which everyone will know. So, but I just thought tonight I'd give a little bit more. And if you do want a reading, I'll just bring up my banner for my email. You can email me, and if you want to go and have a look at my community page, I've got a special going all through December for half-hour readings for $15 US. I don't normally do half-hour readings. I normally only do 1 hour readings at $30. So, you know, you can get them for a present or, yeah. Okay, let's have a look. Elle Sorensen. To Raphael. Two hearts dedicated to creating something wonderful, kindred spirits, and don't give up on those you love. You love, okay? I don't know if you're searching or wanting to reconfirmation or reaffirmation, but I feel that if you're searching, there's a coming together with somebody. If it's an existing relationship, it's a reaffirmation and a re-coming together. What do you need to know, Elle Sorensen? The Sun. Marriage, happiness, and bright prospects. Well, it's of course so much more than that. Happiness is there for you, and it's about relationships as well. So if things have been a little bit low with your relationship, things are gonna be looking up, okay? And that is a big card. It's a major arcana. You need to know that there is good things coming for you. What do you need to do? Oh, the Page of Cups. And isn't this so sweet? Be inspired. Every time you get some good news, you be inspired by it. You know, and it's the Page of Cups. They're inspirational. They're aspirational, and they are always so happy. Pages always they're messengers as well. So there could be prepared for good news or for emotional news. And what's the outcome for you? 6 of Cups, a happy house, happiness. I do think that there's going to be a lot of happiness coming towards you in 2023, Elle Sorensen. So thank you. Hey, look, my darlings, I really do have to go. Even though I'm working from home tomorrow, I am going to be still working. And so thank you all so much for joining me. I do appreciate it. Your continued support. The lurkers, the lovely lurkers, thank you for continuing to join me. And for all my lovely viewers who do choose to click on the videos and continue to watch them, I am so humbled and I do so appreciate it. I am not going anywhere. I know the last few months have been a bit up and downy with me adjusting to some new things, but I'm not going anywhere. I'm here for you. I love you all. Okay. And yeah. Thank you. Stay safe, stay happy, stay strong, stay loving, and stay laughing, my darlings. Okay, bye-bye.